2 heat. 8 cars scheduled to race for 8 laps. Sean Herzog will be on the pole.
Outside of him, Madi Larson, Larry Middleton, inside row number 2. Outside of him, Sweetness, Charlie Bates. Larry Johnson, inside row number 3. Outside of him, Ethan Rose. Next row inside will be hang time, Nate Krushke. Outside of him, Kevin Anderson, the rookie in the 42.
A couple of rookies in that back row, Nathan and Kevin, as it says on the sheet with an asterisk. Incredible Cars pace truck will pull off at turn number 2, and these cars will get some heat in the tires. Track is hot.
First heat rather of the 602 Outlaw Late Models. Madison Larson, Charlie Bates, Sean Herzog, Ethan Rose, Larry Middleton, Larry Johnson, Nathan Krushke, and Kevin Anderson getting the heat in the Hoosier Racing tires.
Not just the one heat. We have 14 cars to race in the feature later on. So next up, we will see the INEX Legends.
And is one from Tommy White up in the stand, as Mike said. Filling in ever so nicely for our regular flagman, Pat Barrett. He's got the week off to go play some cards. Yeah, sounds like it. I've been following along. 8-lap heat here. Herzog and Larson going to bring them back to you live. Rolling through Del Prairie Auto Body Restart Zone in. Here we go. Look out, touching through 3 and 4. Bates hung out to the outside. 71, kind of getting the no-no over the radio. Not supposed to do that.
Charlie kind of did a good thing. He backed out of it and let those guys get in front of him.
Absolutely. Oh, look out down the backstretch. Something bouncing down the track. That might be a piece of lead or something. Backstretch.
Herzog off the pace. Might be...
Something fell off of somebody's car. It's rolling down the track in turn 3. Like it's the drive shaft snapped off of the 21 of Herzog. You see it now on the pit road TV as it's rolling down the track. I thought it was either a piece of lead or something.
That's the second drive shaft I've seen leave a race car in 2 weeks.
Yeah, they're scary when they break loose like
often.
that. Yeah.
It's really a rare occurrence nowadays. They're all balanced and technically much better than they were back in the day. Huh. Well, Herzog did have a chance at the top 3 for a bit there, but Madi Larson took off. Larry Middleton now sitting second.
Larry Middleton's actually going to be getting the black flag asked to pull off the track. It is not allowed here at Dells Raceway Park to go 3 wide on the bottom. It is an unsafe situation, and he did dive right down in there. And we're lucky we didn't wad up some race cars there, especially in a heat race. So they'll have a little talk with him. It'll be good to go a little later on. I'm sure come back out for the feature. But, sometimes it takes a black flag to learn a lesson. That's all there is to it.
It could be a racing incident once in a while, but that was purely him putting the car in there inside of 2 other cars. So, no, don't do that.
Absolutely. We're going to have to make a little room between Maddie and Charlie as we're going to get to 20.
Well, that's good for Larry Johnson and Charlie Bates.
Yeah, he was spinning to avoid that piece of equipment in the middle of the back straightaway. He saw it and freaked out and went around, and that's what caused him to go around. So he's going to get his spot back. They're going to come back, I believe, to 1 to go from your flagman. Once again, thank you for tuning in on Pit Road TV and for being here in the stands at the Alive for 5 Trickle 99, brought to you by Lube USA. The lights are out on the Incredible Cars pace truck down into turn 1.
Out of an 8-lap race, we got 2 in, so 6 to go. Nose to tail.
Madi Larson out in front of that quality freight rate number 16. It says girl power across the back of that car, and she's showing it right now. Rolling up through the file, through the Del Prairie Auto Body restart zone. Here we go.
She wastes no time getting on the gas, and she's already a couple of car lengths out in front of Larry Middleton and Johnson in the 20 car. Middleton off to the pits. Johnson and Bates in the 20 and the 34. Now our scoring is caught up.
Charlie Bates looking to the outside of that 20 car. He's got a fast hot rod. Oh, Larry Johnson gets loose off of turn number 2. Here comes Bates looking on the outside. Nothing doing so far. Outside, inside, tries to swing it inside off the corner. Oh, little contact, and around goes the 20. I watched that happen all up on my TV screen right in front of me.
Johnson was being advised on receiver to hold a line, and Charlie Bates picked a line for him going down to turn number 1 with a contact rule that's going to involve both cars, I think.
Bates with a crunched up front end. He's going to take it back to the pits, I believe. Maybe not. He's looking at it, though.
He's aiming at the pits.
You know what he's doing is he's got his crew up there, and they're telling him if the car is okay to continue, and they'll tell him whether to stay on the track or not, because if he comes off the track, he loses his spot. So he's asking them, and they're saying, come here. So off the track goes Bates. Unfortunate outcome for him. Yeah. Great young man, nice family. Got a lot of really great sponsors on there. You're going to see the replay on Pit Road TV right now.
Definitely dug in there.
Yep, he was committed to the bottom, and the 20 came down just a little bit, and that's one of them racing deals. You know? Yeah, I think you put it best when you said he didn't pick a lane, so he picked one for him. Yes, I like that. So that's going to put Madison Larson out in front with 4 laps to go. Ethan Rose in second. Kevin A.J. Anderson running in third. Nathan Krushke, the rookie, running in fourth. Larry Johnson able to continue, so he's going to be sitting in fifth. Last time they were here, Larry did get a heat race win, and it was spectacular, as you can imagine. Lights are out on the Incredible Cars pace truck.
That pick a lane thing, I think Dave Rodiger was the first guy I heard it from back in the day. He said, hey, you guys, if you're not going to pick a lane on the racetrack, I'm going to let somebody behind you pick it for you.
Yeah, I had many a yellow flag hit across my windshield for not picking a lane back in my day at 151, so I know exactly where that came from. All right, rolling him off into turn number 3. Oh, Maddie stands on it. She's trying to get out of dodge off the corner. She's going to have the advantage, but Rose was able to pick back up on her. We're green flag again. There we go. Goes green on the screen.
New face up front, Ethan Rose now. Does he have anything for Madison Larson?
Last time we were here at Dells Raceway Park, Ethan Rose was the feature winner, so you know he has that speed. Now he will be a courteous second-place runner. He is very, very respectful driver. I would expect no less than for him to look for a lane and make a clean pass if he can do so. We have 2 laps left in this one. Let's see if Larson can hold him off. Madi Larson. Oh, Ethan Rose right down on the rumble strips.
Larson's car liking the middle of the racetrack, giving enough room to get inside, and he's got 1 lap to get there.
1 lap to go as they hit the line. Rose trying so hard to be gentle and not get into the 16. Down the backstretch, they're going to go Larson. Flaring away, going through 3 and 4. Looks like she's got him covered. Oh, she slips up the track, but Ethan not in position to capitalize. Madi Larson's going to win heat race number 1. Big win for Madi Larson. That young lady will be ecstatic. That's a big deal for her. Ethan Rose, you got to take your hand off to him. There's a couple of times he could have shoved that thing in there and really made her life hard, and he ran her as clean as possible. Got a big heads off to that young man. Taking the win in that one, the Billy Stardust Motorsports Quality Freight Rate UW Communications, number 16. Give it up for Mankato, Minnesota's Madi Larson.
2 evenly matched cars, it looks like. They good straightaway speed for Maddie in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Dells Raceway Park Victory Lane. Next time you see those racers, it will be a feature.
Once we get Maddie up out of the victory lane, we're going to move on to the GNL iNext Legend cars. Everybody giving her a wave. That's a big win for that young lady. I can't imagine the smile on her face. We are ready to go for your iNext Legends.